This week on Resto Talk, we're going to talk about differential gear ratios and how it affects your car, your engine RPM, and also show you some of the inner workings of a differential. So the big question is, why do we want to worry about our differential? This has a big effect on fuel economy, takeoffs, how you're going to use the car, when you're running down the highway, what RPM your engine's turning, where your cam power comes in. So basically, changing your ring and pinion consists of the ring gear, the pinion, and your bearings. And they give you a bearing and shim kit for the assembly to be put together. There's a couple ways you can find out your gear ratios of what you have. You can count the teeth on your ring gear and divide the number of teeth from your pinion into it. So for example, if you were to have a ring gear that has 39 teeth and divide the pinion, which has 11 teeth, you would end up with a 354 gear ratio. You can also look on it, and a lot of times they will have the gear ratio marked on the ring gear. If you want to calculate what your engine RPM is going to be, like for instance 60 miles an hour, then you'll want to know your engine cam size, you'll want to know your final gear ratio on your transmission, and your tire diameter. So let's do a few examples here. If your car has 411 gears in it, you're going to take off from a start very quickly, spin your tires, but your RPM, if you're going 70 with a 411 gear, your RPM is going to be in the 38 to 4200 RPM range. Now, if you use a 323 gear, your takeoffs are going to be a little bit more sluggish, but when you're cruising 60 and 70, your RPM is going to be about 2700 RPM. So your engine's going to live longer if you're cruising down the road at 60 and 70 at 2700 RPM compared to running down the road with your engine running at 38 to 4200 RPM. Thanks for watching this episode of Resto Talk. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to the channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram.